All right, so good morning, good night, good afternoon, everyone. So it is your host, Kevin, the Navigator. So in this video, I'll be talking about the Coast Guard ranks and structure. So in this video, I'll be talking about the enlisted side and the officer side. And here's the thing, because the Coast Guard ranks is the same ranks as the Navy. So the Navy ranks and the Coast Guard ranks is the same thing. It's just that like their perch eagles are a bit different. So their crows are a bit different. However, the Coast Guard can be a part of the Navy during times of war, but the United States Coast Guard is a part of Homeland Security. Homeland Security, as I mentioned. But if we have a World War III or times of war, the Coast Guard can be called upon the Navy and become the Navy itself as the Coast Guard. So that's why their structure is the same and their ranking system's the same as well. So as we go, we're gonna click on the videos and let's go. Now, as you guys can see, so this part is the whole ranks. So we're gonna start from enlisted. So enlisted is seaman recruit. So when you get off of boot camp, you're not gonna have no rank and insignia. So that's your first signal over there. And you have seaman recruit apprentice. So you'll have 2 stripes. In the Navy, seaman recruit has none, but once you get to like the second rank, you'll have 2 stripes. The third one, you'll have 3 stripes. And then when you rank up to petty officer, which takes about like 3 years, they say it takes about 3 years approximately, you'll have your perch eagle and your anchors. So, and then you have your petty officer second class. So like it's the same thing, but with 2 chevrons. So you see the 2 chevrons. Chevrons is the red lines. And then you got your first class, which is your 3 chevrons, same thing. So it's easy to memorize. Now you have your chief petty officer, which in the enlisted rank, that's like a high achievement. So the high achievement to achieve that. So you have your chevron with the perch eagle and the golden arch, but I may get that part wrong. But correct me if I'm wrong, comment down below. So same thing, you have your chief petty officer as well. You have your upper rank, then you have your master chief petty officer. That's like you're the top dog in the enlisted rank. You're one of the top dogs. Now, when you fleet command chief petty officer, you're like the top dog of all the enlisted. Then you have your master chief petty officer. So you get the drift, right? It goes upper and upper and higher and higher and higher. Now we're gonna transition to warrant officer. So a warrant officer is that you go from enlisted into a commissioned officer without getting a college degree. But a warrant officer, you're in a prospective field. There's 3 ranks in a warrant officer. So you have your first, your second, and your third one. And the Coast Guard was 2. Now we're going to transition to commissioned officer. To be a commissioned officer, you need a bachelor's degree or be graduating from the Coast Guard Academy. So you have your ensign, you have your lieutenant junior grade. As we scroll through, you have your lieutenant. So lieutenant is like you ranked up. Then you have your lieutenant commander. That's like your 4th rank going up. Then you have your commander. Commander is below captain. So after commander, you could have hit captain. So when you hit captain, like you're like the 5th rank. So you're getting there. And also you have your admiral. So after captain, you have admiral, rear admiral, lower half. So and then you have your rear admiral, your upper half. So you have like the 2 stars or whatever. Then you have your vice admiral. Vice admiral, you're below the admiral. And once you master that part, you hit admiral. And then there's only World War II. So as you're able to see, so these are the Coast Guard ranks, their structure. And like I said from the previous video, they're similar to the Navy. So they're similar to the Navy structure and things of that nature. So they're very similar, well, pretty much the same. So they vary the same. So I'm hoping you guys learned something. I try to condense it as short as possible without like so much extensive research of it. So I'm hoping you guys learned from this stuff. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my video and share it. And please share this stuff. My website will come up soon once I get 100 subscribers. And there'll be more sailing videos, Japanese tattoos, more sea stories, and I'm gonna post more sea shanties as well. So thank you guys. Peace out. Sayonara. Fair winds, people.